So in the last video we did till Faraday's laws of electrolysis, and now we will be doing the products of electrolysis. The products of electrolysis depends upon two things, that is the nature of material being electrolyzed and the type of electrode used. That is, if the electrode is inert like platinum and gold, it does not participate in the chemical reaction and act as only the source or the sink of electrons, that is called inert electrodes. That means they do not participate in the reaction and they give only their surface for the reaction to take place. Products also depends upon the standard electrode potential. That is, some reactions, though they are feasible, are so slow kinetically that at lower voltage they do not seem to be taking place. So extra potential called over potential has to be supplied. In that case, for example, in case of electrolysis of molten NaCl, last year this question came in the board's paper कि why over potential is being applied. So this is an important question and 1 mark question, just one line has to be written, that is extra potential or over potential has to be supplied. For example, electrolysis of molten NaCl, pair of sodium metal and chlorine gas. Now NaCl will break down into Na plus and Cl minus. At cathode, Na plus प्लस के साथ प्लस इलेक्ट्रॉन विल गिव यू सोडियम, एंड एनोड Cl माइनस माइनस के साथ माइनस इलेक्ट्रॉन नहीं आएगा, वहाँ जाके प्लस इलेक्ट्रॉन हो जाएगा, एंड बिकॉज देर आर 2 क्लोरीन और यहाँ 1 क्लोरीन है तो हाफ हो जाएगा यहाँ पर, राइट. सो दिस इज द रिएक्शन टेकिंग प्लेस एट कैथोड एंड एनोड. Now electrolysis of aqueous solution, that was molten NaCl, only NaCl was there. Now we have aqueous solution, that means apart from NaCl we have water also. So water will also participate in the redox reaction. So इसमें products are NaOH, chlorine and water, because now we have H plus and OH minus ions which are coming from water itself. So NaCl give rise to Na plus and Cl minus, water give rise to H plus and OH minus. Now at cathode there is the competition between the two reactions. Which two reactions? एक तो सोडियम प्लस का प्लस इलेक्ट्रॉन, सोडियम जो हमने मोल्टन NaCl में किया, दूसरा जो है वो वाटर का H प्लस आयन की वजह से है. H प्लस प्लस इलेक्ट्रॉन गिव राइज टू हाफ हाइड्रोजन. अब इसमें क्या है, अब दोनों में से कौन सा रिएक्शन विल अकर एट कैथोड, दैट इज द प्रॉब्लम. उसके लिए वी हैव टू कंसिडर ई नॉट सेल वैल्यूज. हाइड्रोजन का तो जीरो ही होता है, एवरीबडी नोज. ई नॉट सेल ऑफ सोडियम इज -2.7. So reaction with higher E naught cell is preferred at cathode. अब किसका higher है इन दोनों में से? Whose is higher? Second one. 0 is higher than -2.7. So second reaction will be favored and it will occur at cathode. So H2O give rise to H plus and OH minus ion, and H plus further plus electron give rise to hydrogen gas at cathode. So net reaction at cathode becomes this thing. Now at anode again two reactions are possible. एक तो क्लोराइड का जो NaCl से आ रहा है, और दूसरा वाटर का जो तुम्हारा एक्वस है. तो Cl माइनस गिव राइज टू हाफ Cl2 प्लस Cl माइनस जो हमने NaCl में किया, उसका ई नॉट वैल्यू इज 1.36 वोल्ट, एंड वाटर गिव राइज टू O2 एंड 4H प्लस प्लस 4 इलेक्ट्रॉन, एंड ई नॉट सेल इज 1.23 वोल्ट. नो ओवर हियर अपोजिट होगा जो ऊपर वाले का था, उसमें क्या था, जिसका ई नॉट वैल्यू हायर है दैट इज प्रेफर्ड. यहाँ पर क्या होगा, जिसका ई नॉट वैल्यू लोअर है दैट विल बी प्रेफर्ड. तो इसमें किसका लोअर है, 1.36 और 1.23. 1.23 इज लोअर वैल्यू. सो अगेन सेकेंड रिएक्शन शुड बी फेवर्ड, बट दिस इज नॉट डन. नाउ दिस इज नो एक्सेप्शनल केस. ये क्वेश्चन था कि वाई ऑक्सीजन इज नॉट फॉर्म्ड एट एनोड जबकि उसका पोटेंशियल इज लोअर देन दिस, ई नॉट पोटेंशियल इज लोअर. अकॉर्डिंग टू रूल यही होना चाहिए ना कि जिसका ई नॉट पोटेंशियल लोअर वैल्यू है दैट शुड बी प्रेफर्ड, तो ऑक्सीजन बनना चाहिए, बट दैट इज नॉट द केस. Again, because why? Because of the over potential of oxygen, first reaction is preferred. तो exceptional case है, और किस वजह से है, over potential की वजह से, इसलिए क्लोरीन गैस निकलेगी ना कि ऑक्सीजन गैस, राइट. दिस इज योर प्रोडक्ट्स ऑफ इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस ऑफ aqueous NaCl. नाउ कमिंग टू, अब ये टोटल रिएक्शन हो गया तुम्हारा, एनोड पे ये है और कैथोड पे ये है, एंड नेट सेल रिएक्शन तुम्हारा ये आ गया. दिस वही सेम थिंग वी हैव रिटन. Now coming to electrolysis of H2SO4. At anode, again reactions for dilute H2SO4 is preferred. Now देखो यहाँ पर ये रिएक्शन हो रहा है, ई नॉट सेल इतना है, सल्फेट का इतना है. अब क्या होगा फॉर कॉन्क H2SO4, दिस इज, तो डाइल्यूट के लिए अलग है एंड कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड के लिए अलग है, right? अब batteries क्या होती है? This you have to just learn. Now, what are batteries? Batteries, one or more than one cell connected in series is called battery. जो physics में पढ़ा होगा. Combination of various cells is called battery, and that has to be in series. Now, what are the characteristics of a good battery? It should be light, compact, voltage should not vary appreciably during its use. So, these are the characteristics of a good battery. Now, types of batteries. There are two types of batteries. One is primary battery and the other is secondary battery. Now, primary battery, redox reaction occurs only once and the cell becomes dead after some time and cannot be recharged again and again. For example, all the dry cells and mercury cells we are used in the transistor and right. So these जो normally हम उसमें यूज़ करते हैं remote cells में, remote के cells में, वो एक बार ख़त्म हो गए तो we have to throw it away. So these are primary batteries. So the container is the anode and the two rods are cathode surrounded by MnO2 and carbon powder and NH4Cl and ZnCl2 paste is there. This you just have to learn. And what are the reactions taking place at anode and cathode also you have to learn. Zinc going to zinc 2 plus 2 electron and cathode पे MnO2 plus NH4 plus electron give rise to MnOOH plus ammonia. And the cell potential is 1.5 volt. Now another example is mercury cell suitable for low current devices like watches and hearing aids. Hearing aids, again this is important, hearing aids में mercury cell होता है and the cell potential is 1.35 volts. And what are the reactions taking place at anode and cathode? Anode पे zinc amalgam लेते हैं and cathode पे paste of HgO and carbon. And these are the reactions taking place at anode and cathode. You have to just learn all these reactions. Now, next is fuel cells. Fuel cells are what? These are the galvanic cells basically that are designed to convert the energy of the combustion of fuels like hydrogen, CH4, CH3OH, etc. directly into the electrical energy are called fuel cells. That means combustion of fuel से जो energy release हो रहा है that is used for converting into electricity, right? So these are examples of fuel cells. Hydrogen oxygen fuel cell is very common fuel cell. It is used to form water and it was used to provide electrical power to the Apollo space program. Generally space aircraft में ये use होता है. It consists of a porous carbon electrode containing suitable catalyst like platinum or palladium. KOH or NOH is electrolyte. Hydrogen and oxygen gases are bubbled through porous electrodes into the electrolytic solution. And these are the reactions taking place at anode and cathode. And the efficiency is 70% efficiency. See what a high efficiency it is there. If you compare with thermal power plant, they have only 40% efficiency. So this is the main advantage of your fuel cells over the thermal power plants, that it is highly efficient, 70% efficiency, whereas thermal power plants have only 40% efficiency. Then it directly converts chemical energy into electricity, and very important, pollution free, no pollution is caused over here. Otherwise with thermal plant lot of pollution is there problem. And water formed can be used for drinking. You know, the water is the product over here. So this water is very pure and can be used for drinking purposes, especially in, you know, in a space aircraft when you go in space. So you need not store water for you, क्योंकि यहाँ से regularly water output आता रहेगा which you can use for drinking purposes. Now next is corrosion. Last topic is corrosion, and everybody knows that is the eating away of the metal in presence of air and water. Example is rusting of iron, tarnishing of silver, green coating on copper and bronze, etc. This is your corrosion. Now what are the disadvantages of corrosion? It causes damage to buildings, bridges. Metal is oxidized by loss of electron to oxygen and forms oxides. So basically it is a electrochemical phenomena. This question came once in boards. How can you say it is an electrochemical phenomena? क्यों है electrochemical phenomena? Because you know on the surface of iron जहाँ rusting होता है वहाँ पर small you know miniature cells are formed on the surface of iron. And जहाँ पर redox reaction occur होता है. किस type of redox? Like this. Anode पे this reaction takes place, cathode पे this reaction takes place. So you just need to write these two equations and tell that many electrochemical cells are formed on the surface of iron. So basically it is an electrochemical phenomena. A paste of KOH and ZNO is taken as electrolyte. This is anode and cathode taking place. And last is your secondary cells. Secondary cells क्या होते हैं? Secondary cells, these can be recharged by passing electric current and hence can be used over and over again. For example, any secondaries, cells that you use, तुम्हारा ये कौन सा होता है, inverter, battery, that can be recharged again and again. Then your emergency light, that can be recharged again and again. So these are secondary cells. Lead storage battery, nickel cadmium storage cell used in inverters and automobiles. What is the anode and cathode used over here in lead storage battery? Anode is lead, cathode is a grid of lead packed with PbO2. Electrolyte is 38% solution of H2SO4. This is the reaction taking place at anode, this is the reaction taking place in cathode, and this reaction is very, 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 very important. Most of the time this reaction comes, what are the reaction taking place in the lead storage battery at the time of charging and at the time of recharging. तो रीचार्जिंग पे क्या होगा, उल्टा हो जाएगा. ये जो रिएक्शन है दिस इज ऑन चार्जिंग, जब चार्ज हो रहा है, और जब रिचार्ज हो जाएगा दिस रिएक्शन विल बी अपोजिट. मतलब लेफ्ट हैंड साइड विल गो टू राइट हैंड साइड एंड राइट हैंड साइड विल गो टू left hand side. So these two are opposite for in case of recharging. The reaction is reversed and PbSO4 on anode and cathode is converted into lead and lead O2. Right? On charging ये सब उल्टा हो जाएगा. Nickel cadmium cell has a longer life. Now, prevention of corrosion. Last topic. How can you prevent corrosion? It is essential to save money. Naturally, every time you कूलर को पेंट करते हैं तो क्या होता है, पेंट पैसा जाएगा, एवरीथिंग. सो यू सेव मनी, लॉट ऑफ मनी इन दैट. एंड प्रिवेंशन इसलिए एसेंशियल है. इट इज़ एसेंशियल फॉर प्रिवेंटिंग एक्सीडेंट्स सच एज ब्रिजेस. सपोज अ ब्रिज कोलैप्सेस, जान माल का नुकसान दोनों ही है. सो इसलिए ज़रूरी है प्रिवेंट करना. नो, व्हाट आर द वेज ऑफ प्रिवेंटिंग कोरोजन? बाय पेंटिंग, इट प्रिवेंट्स द सर्फेस ऑफ द मेटालिक ऑब्जेक्ट to come in contact with the atmosphere. This is the most common method we use at homes also, painting. Then by covering the surface of some chemical like is bisphenol, इससे cover कर दिया so that direct contact में नहीं आएगा तुम्हारा iron. Then galvanization, again this is very common, covering the surface by another metal like tin or zinc. Electrochemical method होता है उसमें, anodizing जिसे बोलते हैं, provides a sacrificial electrode of another metal like magnesium or zinc, which corrodes itself but saves the object. Sacrificial, अपने आप को sacrifice करती है उसमें और object को बचा ले. ठीक है. So one important जो disadvantage of lead storage battery I forgot. The disadvantage of lead storage battery is that it is very expensive. Lead is more expensive. तो इसीलिए हम generally we try to use nickel cadmium cells. And one more disadvantage, it causes lead poisoning. इसीलिए हम इसको बेसिकली वी वांट टू अवॉइड. एक्सपेंसिव, चलो एक बार भी सोच लो एक्सपेंसिव है तो यूज़ कर लें, बट लेड पॉइजनिंग दैट इज़ द मेन डिसएडवांटेज. सो दैट इज़ द रीज़न नाउ इट इज़ वी आर यूजिंग निकल कैडमियम सेल्स इंस्टेड ऑफ लेड स्टोरेज बैटरी सेल्स. ओके, थैंक यू.